Hey, bro, look what they always say. Discipline equals freedom, right? Discipline equals freedom. That's a fact. If you have the discipline, you will have the time to have the freedom if you get all of your tasks done. But this isn't going to be another one of those hustle videos. This isn't going to be another one of those, David Goggins, I'm just going to run for miles and miles and hate myself. This isn't going to be one of those videos. This video is going to teach you how to actually have massive discipline that literally is unshakable for the rest of your life. You're not going to fall off if you do this. I had to learn this at a very, very late stage of my life. I struggled with discipline many times. People thought I was disciplined. I wasn't as disciplined as I could be. And the reality is, what I've learned is that you need to become the main character of your life. Take yourself out of yourself, put yourself in the third person and look at yourself every single day. Look at what you're doing. Are you doing the right things? But hey, it gets deeper than that. What you want to do is you always want to imagine that the camera is on you. I'm telling you, this is powerful. You got to tap in with this, bro. This is what's going to help you. Always imagine that there's a camera on you. Because when you imagine that there's a camera on you, you're not going to mess up. I dare you, bro. Go film yourself at the gym. Sometimes I get lazy in the gym. You want to know how I get out of laziness? Recording myself. Because I have to do the work. I have to do it because people are watching me. I got to do it. And I know what you're probably going to say. Oh, Marta, I don't care about what people think about me. I don't care about people watch me or not. Bro, what the fuck? Why you got to be such a downer in videos, bro? Why you got to start being this woe is me, like woe is me, or I'm high and mighty, all that. Bro, can you just sit down? Just sit down and watch the video and maybe don't comment. But the truth is, there's a lot of people who do care about how other people think about them. There's a lot of people who will perform better if they feel like they're being watched. If you're religious, that's why religion actually works for a lot of people, because they feel like they're being watched by God all the time, right? Again, this is another video where you have to say, oh, well, religion is BS. Bro, I'm not trying to defend religion here. I'm just trying to explain the concept to you. When you actually start to study religion, you study the behaviors of people who take the religion seriously, not just like fake, like, oh, yeah, I'm Christian or I'm Muslim. And they don't actually do the stuff. The people who take the religion seriously, they always feel like God is always watching them. So they always have to do the right thing. You have to do that in your life, right? Whether you believe in God or not, doesn't matter. That's not the point of the video. The point of the video is always imagine that something's watching you. Something is consistently seeing what you do. You're being broadcasted to the world at all times. Once you get up out of bed, you are being watched by the entire world. That is going to help you always do the things that you're supposed to do. You're always going to be the main character. You're always going to be in character because you understand that you're being watched. You want to be as perfect as possible. You want to get the things done that you need to get done. It's very simple. The minute that you can start to do that, the minute that you can start to see yourself doing these things, take yourself out of first person, put yourself in third person, see all of the mistakes you make, how much time you waste, all of the things that you should be doing that you're not doing. That's when everything's going to change. That's discipline. You want to get out of no fap. You want to start not fapping off. Act like you're literally being watched by somebody. Act like you're being recorded. I'm telling you right now, it's a game changer. Because you don't want other people, you don't want to be broadcasted doing all the nonsense bullshit that you're doing. You don't want to be broadcasted sitting slouched over, eating just chips and bullshit all day. You don't want to do that. That's not a good show. That's not a good movie. If Batman was doing that, you would click off the movie. But he's disciplined. He's meditating. He's doing cryotherapy. He's doing all of these different things. He's training hard. It inspires you. You need to inspire people by your actions, by your discipline. Use your discipline to inspire people. There's a lot of you that want to make more money. Start to document your life. Have a routine, have discipline, and start to record your life. People will buy from someone who's disciplined. That's a hack for you when it comes to money. People will buy from you if you're disciplined. If you're not, good luck. But that's the answer. That's the goal, right? That is the goal, is to always feel like you're being recorded, because that's when you're going to start taking your priorities seriously. That's when you're going to start actually doing the tasks that you need to get done. That's when you're actually going to go to the gym and start training a lot more. That is when you're going to stop being in the room beating off. Like, nah, bro. You're not going to do that because everyone's watching. Everyone's watching, right? That's why content creators, they have a leg up on a lot of people, because if they document their life, People will like they have to put on this persona. You look at Andrew Tate, I promise you he's not like what you see on camera in real life. I doubt it, right? I think he's a little softer in person. But he has to put on a persona. And because the camera's around him 24/7, he has to do it. That's how you have to operate in your life. You have to always imagine, bro, there's a camera on me. I got to make sure I read today. Bro, somebody's watching. I got to make sure that I go train for an hour. When you're in the gym, make sure that you're the main character. Always feel like you're being watched. Not that other people are staring at you, but that you're just being watched. There's like an invisible camera just watching you. You're going to train harder. Imagine that. Anytime I've ever trained hard, it was because I was being filmed. I'm just going to keep it real with you, right? Or somebody was watching me train, or I was with a partner who was watching me train as well. That's when I've trained the hardest. When I'm by myself, it's easy to slack off because there's no accountability. So you always have to have that level of accountability, which is what I'm telling you. You have to make sure that it seems like you're being watched every day. Your whole life should be a movie. You should always be doing things with the utmost effort and always being epic all of the time. You have to have that energy inside of you. You have to have that level of detail in your life, because if you do not have this, you will fall off the wagon. This is why most people cannot remain disciplined, because there is no accountability. If you don't have somebody else to hold you accountable, you have to create an audience that holds you accountable by creating a scenario that you're being recorded in your day-to-day life, which will make you be as efficient and as effective as possible. It's really that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something, I don't understand why nobody talks about this shit, but this is literally probably one of the coldest pieces of advice I've ever given about discipline, or that I've ever heard about discipline. But like, this is genuinely what helps me remain in a consistent state of flow, in a consistent state of discipline. And when I fall off, I feel like shit, because I'm like, bro, this was just filmed. This was just recorded. This was broadcasted live to the world. I'm a laughing stock, so I have to get back on the horse the next day. That's what it takes, bro. Like, it takes that level of discipline. It takes that level of preciseness in what you're doing to be able to succeed in life, because here's the reality. Nobody's coming to save you. I know I've said this multiple times and you've heard this multiple times. Nobody is coming to save you, bro. Nobody's going to come in and start helping you become more disciplined, do the things that you know you're supposed to do, or push you to do the things you know you're supposed to do. So you have to create scenarios that seem like you have to do those things because you're being watched. Humans will always perform better when they're being watched. And if you flop, that's even better, because now you can start to tune in. Because yeah, there's stage fright. There's people, players who don't perform well with crowds. Learn how to do that. Learn how to perform better with crowds. Get better at it if you start getting nervous because it's too vivid. Yes, that's a thing. If you visualize this in your mind, you have that, and it's too vivid, you may get a little nervous. You may be like, man, somebody's watching. You keep trying to figure out like if people are watching. Bro, just understand. Just perform. Just perform the tasks that need to get done. Simple as I promise you, bro. You will thank me later with this, because this will literally make sure that you are always on track. Make sure that you have the steps that you need to take. You have a roadmap, whether it's fitness. If it's fitness, you have a training program, you have a nutrition program, and you have specific milestones that you want to reach. And you always do those things. If it's meditation in the morning, you always do that for a certain amount of time. You always want to do the same things over and over again. You become a machine. That's discipline, right? Discipline is getting all the tasks, whether you want to or not, done, so that you can continuously compound on the results that those tasks generate. So you have to understand how that works, bro. You have to start doing those tasks, understanding that you're putting on a show. You are the main character. You're the main event. You can do this in any other part of your action steps that you need to take. Whether it's recording a video, it's even better, because now I have to talk to you and I have to direct my voice. I have to enunciate myself because I'm going on camera. This is being broadcasted to thousands of people. So I need to make sure that I speak well. I need to make sure that I can accentuate my ideas. That's what's important. Always being watched. If you're religious, even better, because God's always watching. If you're not religious, imagine there's an invisible camera just watching you. Big Brother's watching you, or the world is watching you and you didn't even know. Life-changing, right? So take that, internalize it, use it to your advantage. Share it with a friend who needs it. But this is literally just the code of discipline. This is literally the cheat code to discipline. If you need more help with that, again, if you're looking to get jacked in 2025, that's one of the discipline areas of your life that you want to improve. You can do it on your own. I'm not sitting here saying you can't do it on your own, but if you want to get there faster, if you want to get there more efficiently, if you want to learn more about yourself in the process, work with me on it. Link will be in the description, right? And also, if you want a free guide to get you going because maybe you don't need an accountability or you don't need somebody to help you put things together, link will also be in the description. My free high status physique manifesto, training, nutrition, lifestyle, all three of those points are hit in that manifesto. So I appreciate you again, and I'll catch you on the next video.